Hello and welcome in Knitting in Mauritius. Here you can see the new batch of babies of the lovebirds. My lovebirds are very active parents. They got first batch of 4, now they got 5. You can see the dark beak. That's the new batch of the babies. So we have 9 little babies of lovebirds in our place. The big parrots also, but they very daring parents. They very scared always, and that's my doves. So I'm very happy because we have also 5 new eggs again in the nest. I think we have to start to sell the babies maybe, or give away, because it is slowly a lot of them. But they're bringing so much luck, so much happiness, so much smile, and so much good feelings. Here you can see Constance Belma Plage Hotel beach, where we spent a weekend for our 20th wedding anniversary. We know each other for 26 years, but 20 years ago we say yes in a church, and we got married. So we have been celebrating with our kids in this beautiful place on the beach. So it was very nice, relaxing weekend. We enjoyed very much, and I hope you're enjoying the views.
Hello and welcome in Knitting in Mauritius. My name is Anna, I'm living in Mauritius. I'm Polish originally, and since many years living here on this little beautiful island country in the middle of Indian Ocean, far away from everything. Welcome on my channel. I didn't record for I think 4 weeks. I was having a plan to record early, but unfortunately I got this sort of flu which is here around. Took me 3.5 weeks to recover. Big headaches, big everything. I couldn't even walk properly, so I stayed most of the time in bed, relaxing or just doing the necessary things and knitting in the time I was just able to knit. But it was quite not nice. It was not a COVID, but it was something different, and actually many of my friends also got sick, and yeah, so maybe because of the school started in many kids just mix between each other, and they bring viruses and bacteria home. But yeah, I don't know. I'm better now. I'm very happy I'm better now, and I'm recording, and I will show you what I did in the meantime. Actually, I'm quite proud of myself. I did many things. I needed many nice things. I finished some languishing project, a cardigan for my husband, which I showed you a few months ago. And yeah, I will just jump into this. On the beginning of the podcast, you saw my baby birds again. We got this time 5 no, they're not ladybirds, they lovebirds. So they got 5 babies now. And you saw also some photos from a hotel. We went for last weekend. We went for 2 nights to a hotel, short stay, but we have been celebrating our 20th wedding anniversary. Yeah, we know each other much more longer, and we lived together for much more longer, but 20 years anniversary is something, wedding anniversary. So we have been spending in this beautiful place. And yes, that's what was happening. Let's talk about now knitting. You know, I don't like all these introductions too much. Yes, but I would like to invite you to my Instagram, Knitting in Mauritius, and also to my Ravelry, to my patterns on Ravelry. I have few more patterns going on, but I was not able to write anything on a computer, any pattern, thinking about grading and counting the stitches and counting some things on the computer. So I still postpone the publication of the patterns. I'm sorry for this. It will come when it will come, but I'm sorry because some of you are waiting for the shawl and the pattern and for a dress pattern. I know you waiting. No, I'm disappointing, but life is sometimes like this. We getting sick and we are not getting fit, and or when we are already fit, we may be not interested and not into module of creating something or writing or sitting. I'm bad on sitting on computer. I can watch movies from computer and I can write some emails, yes, but to make these patterns, voila, it's taking me forever. That's why also I'm not on Ravelry. I'm not putting any of my projects, even my own patterns. I don't put as projects. I don't take big part on this. I'm taking my chance to promote my patterns here and on Instagram, and whoever is interested, it will be interested. But I'm really sorry, computer and these medias are not working with me too much. Okay, let's go to knitting now. What I finished last time, I showed you this this pattern and this beginning of this pullover, but it became a dress. It is a Chaika. It is the Chaika by MIDORI Hiroshi. This is her name is Knitting Cafe MIDORI, and you can knit it similarly like the ranunculus in different sizes. You're just adding more stitches around and you're getting more wide or smaller pattern, smaller narrow pullover. I choose to do with 2 colors, and it is knitted in I'll just show you. Yes, this is prepared since many weeks here, lying around and waiting for me to record, but I can't find now my things. It is knitted in wool and the gang. The yarn called Madunique, I will show you and I will write down. Okay, in 2 different colors. So I put this light pink there, and this color called CAMEO rose, and this brown called TIMBERWOLF. So this is here and this is here. For this pink part, here and here, I will show you because I did it a dress instead of pullover, and down here you can see the band down is also made with this pink color. I use exactly, I have some little left, exactly 1 ball of it. So it is, I used 174 meters, 190 yards, and it's 100-gram ball. So for this 1 pink parts, I used 1 ball. For the brown part, for the body part, which you can also see, it's very wide. I mean, became very wide, but it's okay because it's a dress and I like wide dresses. I like dresses. And for the body part, I use 5.5 balls of this TIMBERWOLF, 174 meters times 5.5 balls. So I have still a lot left. I can make, I think will be doing the same thing but just opposite colors. It it is, I need to put the glasses, sorry. It is 45% organic cotton and 55% hemp. Hemp is cotton, we all know cotton. Hemp is the oldest plant which was used by humans in world. It is a type of a cannabis plant, and it was used since already hundreds of years in making clothes, in making ropes. This dress, I must say, feels more heavy. It's only 6.5 balls, so 650 grams, this dress, but feels more heavy than when I will be using 650 grams wool. But as I wanted to have a summer dress, because here summer is approaching, it's already here. As you can see that behind me, the sky is blue and it's beautiful, beautiful days. For the moment, it's not that hot, but one more week and we will be all suffering here from humidity and heat. I love dresses here. I love when I go to school in the morning and just slip a dress and then I go to drop my kids to school. That's why I did already few of these things. I did already a dress from ranunculus. I just was keeping going down. And then I did another dress also from my advent calendar. So there is, you know, when you have a little bit more wool and you don't know what to do with it because you bought more than it's for pullover, then you can maybe also do something like this, longer, and you have a dress, short dress, bit longer dress. You can shape it on the sides. Now I see I could do it a little smaller. I mean, a few stitches less here and here, but it is fine because I use the yarn and I like to have it airy clothes because my belly is showing so much when I'm wearing something tight. So yes, I was very surprised with this yarn because I don't like to knit too much with plant-based fibers, yarns, because they hurt my fingers. But this was quite fast knit and good knit, and my fingers were okay. There was no roughness to the yarn. Only the problem what I was, no, not the problem, the way I was knitting this type of yarn, I was knitting by pulling stronger the thread. When you knit with a wool or in a woolly yarn or fluffy cashmere and so on, cashmere, cotton, mohair, it's more forgiving. And here I wanted to have a proper stitch definition without any big gaps between the stitches. So I was always pulling the yarn quite strongly, so knitting tightly, where I am normally a very loose knitter. I like to be a very relaxed knitter, but this can only be done with yarn like a bit more fluffy also, like mohair, wool, something which will grow after you block, and all the stitches will go together, you know, and you will not see the big gaps, which sometimes of course happen even with me because as I told you, I'm very loose knitter. Here I needed to pull a little bit, but the stitch definition became very fantastic. I love the way this pullover dress in this part is knitted. I love the neckline. I will be knitting something else for me again in this, maybe even the same dress, just opposite colors or something, or in another wool. It is such a beautiful shape. The neckline, the sleeve shaping here, it's just amazing. The next time I will be doing here the cuff for the sleeve, I will be doing directly from the pickup. Here I did 3 rows of the brown again, and then I did the cuff here. But the next time I will be just doing straight from the pickup stitches, because I don't need to make so much. I did another one, Chaika. Just after this, I will include a movie which I recorded 2 days ago, shortly before my husband took the parcel to Germany, and will send the pullover to my mom from Germany, because the cost of posting here is so enormous. And he was just traveling, so I was just quickly finishing the pullover Chaika for her, and I will just include the record, because I was recording quickly just that you see what I needed also. And you didn't see the beginning because I was in the time I was not well. I was deciding I do something for my mom quickly, and you didn't see the cast on, but you will see the finished product. So I like very, very, very much this Chaika. I will be definitely knitting again, and it is one of my favorite tops now to knit. And I will be knitting definitely the dresses because it's so easy to wear it for me. Yeah, so this was the Chaika by MIDORI Hiroshi, the same designer who is having the ranunculus pattern. Very happy with it. I'm recording this part day or 2 days early than the normal podcast I plan to do. As you see, here is still everything prepared for the podcast, but I have no time to sit and do a whole podcast. But I wanted to show you what I just finished, blocked and washed blocked, and I'm packing into a bag, box, and sending it today to my mom. It has to be sent today because somebody is traveling to Germany, so from Germany to Poland will be much faster coming. So this is a Chaika by Knit Cafe Midori. Midori Hiroshi is the designer. It is the Chaika which you can have like similarly like knitted in the ranunculus, in different types of wool, in different thickness of a wool, and you just adapt to your size. So I did this one with, this one is Prime Alpaca from GALLERYARNS. It is the logo from GALLERYARNS. It is Prime Alpaca, GALLERYARNS, and I knitted it in chocolate. This is a decay, light decay weight yarn. And I hold it together, two strings together for this. I wanted my mom to have a dense, thick pullover. And so from 2 skeins, each skein is 600 meters, 660 yards. I have this left, this much left from 2 skeins. So I just not on purpose, because I have more of this color. I could add more, but just by accident, it happened that I have so much left only from 2 skeins. So I didn't break into the next skein. So 2 skeins for this brown chocolatey color. It is then I used 1,200 meters, but it is held together. And I use this cashmere here. Also, I hold double. Sorry, there was some message. I used a hold also double this cashmere part. And it is the Cardiff cashmere. They have different thicknesses. They have a classic, they have cashmere, they have brushmere, which I already showed you, and I will show you again. It is also decay weight yarn, and I did use 3 skeins of this for this neckline and the sleeves, part of the sleeves. So this is left from, because I was using 4 skeins pulling the yarn, so this is left. So I have two skeins left. I can make hat for my mom in combination in these 2 colors to this pullover, but this will be later and I will post it by normal post from here. So Cardiff cashmere from held 2 strings together for the neck and for the arms, and this is prime alpaca from Peru, where the alpacas living in 13,000 feet. I have to check. 13,000 feet above the sea level in the mountains, and they have very, very fine hair. I mean, this yarn from Galleryarns I have in many colors. When you have been watching my podcasts before, you can recall that I was buying many colors, and I just ordered another colors. I'm just doing a this you will see in this podcast. I will show you in a work in progress. I'm doing a shawl for my friend for Christmas, and I will be using a pullover for my husband, and I will do many things with this yarn. This is an undyed color. I have the only undyed color. No, one I have a pinkish, and then I ordered now a bit different colors. And this is what I used for this pullover. I embroidered here a little flower, and I'm sending my mom a little brush, bee brush, for this. So this is the pullover which is going Chaika from MIDORI Hiroshi, and is going today to Poland with a plane and then post. What is very important, this alpaca, same this cashmere, is especially the alpaca is lanolin free and is and dander free, dander and lanolin free, and it's very hypoallergic, so you should not develop any allergy wearing it, or any scratch or any itchiness feeling. Okay, so this is for the moment and I will talk to you in 1 or 2 days. See you! So you saw just now this movie which I made 2 days ago, and I would like to tell you a little bit more about the wool, because I didn't have the time to talk about this, because my husband was already waving to me and making me finish quickly. These giant balls, I was showing you a few already times on this podcast. It is sold by Fabulous Yarns. Not only, but another website, but I'm buying from them. It is, this is the Galleryarns tag. And this is 660 yards. It's 603 meters in 227 grams. So this is a huge skein of yarn. You can make the whole, from one on, you can make the whole nice shawl. You can make a nice shawl, because it's not a 200 or 300 grams, 200 or 300 meters yarn. It's 603 meters of yarn. It's a DK size yarn. I love this yarn so much. It's so squishy, so warm, so soft. It's amazing. I have all colors. I told you this already before. And it's 227 grams. All is coming from Peruvian ants, and from the alpaca is living 13,000 feet up in the mountains. The alpaca is this yarn is water and wind resistant, and is lanolin and dander free. so it's very hypoallergic, so you can really use it for many people who have problems with um, scratchiness or itchiness with wool. This is the best product, in my opinion. So, and over and above, I must say, for this big skein of yarn, I'm paying like $32 US. Okay, I'm paying a lot of shipping cost also, and because I'm far away, but it's $32, so it's very affordable, and it's just so amazing. So because it's so amazing, I'm jumping now. I have another finished product, but a finished item, but I will jump now to something work in progress, nearly finished product. Because of this fineness of the yarn, I started to think already about Christmas gifts, and I'm finishing knitting a shawl for my friend. She's living in England, partly here, partly in England. Last year I made ranunculus for her. This year I'm making for her this Odyssey shawl by Hoy Locatelli. I know Hoy Locatelli is having a call now, and you're supposed to register yourself on, I don't know, 1st of September or something like this. I didn't have done because I felt not well, and I was really missing a lot of podcasts and a lot of calls. I don't do also the call for this year for Stephen West because I didn't finish the last year ones, the mystery shawl. So this time it's my time. It's not only doing something with another designers for MCAs or calls or prize giving. I'm doing for myself. Anyway, so this will be the shawl. It's finishing. I just need to make 2 more rows of knitting, and then there is a picot bind off, which I will be doing today after when I will be waiting for the kids when they do after school activities. So the eyelets which she is doing, they are becoming very nice. I tried to do this pattern 2 years ago, I think. There isn't not on the pattern. I couldn't make it. Now I did it, and I did it very well. I'm very happy and proud about myself. So this is, I will cover my Polish comment on it. So this is the Odyssey by a shawl by Hoy Locatelli, and this is just garter stitch and then this eyelets, holes, and picot bind off, which she created in this pattern. This is free of charge pattern. So when you will go to Ravelry or to her website, you can download the pattern free of charge. It's great because sometimes the designers are just cool and they're just giving something to us for free. So this is, this is the bigger part, the light one, the darker gray and the dark gray. This called champagne. This is the wolf gray, and this is the charcoal. I will come closer to you. And this is all made with this yarn, with Galleryarns. And because I do so many things with these Galleryarns, I have always like a ball of yarn which is already started or just a bit of left. And I have, I think, 5 of each color because I love it. And I think it's beautiful, a gift for family members or friends where you not spending so much money because it's really affordable when you see the yardage, the weight, and the quality of the yarn, and you can gift to someone instead of gift something that they will not wear it, because I'm sure my mom will wear the Chaika with the cashmere and the prime alpaca from GALLERYARNS, and I'm sure my friend will be very happy with this Odyssey shawl, because it's really good to skin. Hypoallergic, dander and lanolin free, amazing yarn, just suggesting. And I love the Fabulous Yarns website. It's they're sending very fast. Of course, I'm sending to shop and ship, not directly here. Takes a bit longer, everything, but it's fine. I know it's definitely coming here, because sometimes the postage doesn't come here well. It's returning or whatever. So this I will finish today. Next time you will see as a, because it's Christmas gift. So next time I will show you as a finished product. And I will be knitting. I have in plan to knit definitely 2 more. One for me and one for another friend for Christmas. So they will be having something really fine from me, and in different colors, I think. So, because, yeah, but this is a beautiful, the lights are not good, but this is a beautiful color combination. And yeah, I ordered now a light blue and another color, so it's on the way. I will do it one for me too, because it's really easy to knit, and it's really, in my opinion, one of the best yarns I ever was using. I love yarns anyway, so you know I'm a little cuckoo about yarns, so you will hear me always saying that's something I love and something I really love and even more love. But I think it's fine what I'm saying, because when I will not like, I will not show you. So I think it's really something special, this big skeins of yarn, and over and above the price for it. Yeah. Now, another finished product is made with 2 years delay. I wanted to make this cardigan for my husband. He got birthday in July, for July last year. So that means I started long before in advance, but then it was lying around. I was having another ideas. I don't really like to knit garments, things for, I think, men, I don't know, because for women it's more easy, it's more colorful, it's more, you can make lace, you can make some different patterns. For men, very often it's just plain knit and just raglan shaping, or yeah, they don't, many of the men doesn't use like many colors, which I have in stock first of all, and which I really love to have it in my hands. So my husband doesn't like to have something with brushed suri. Let's say like this. My husband doesn't like to have something pink. So I needed, or yellow, like I have many yellows. So I needed to think something of before. I showed you twice already on this podcast, this beginning of this cardigan. Then a few months ago I showed you not the progress, the wish that I will progress. And I didn't finish it for his birthday, for July. But I realized that we got this 20 years anniversary, wedding anniversary, and that's why I took this quickly out, and this languishing work in progress, and I finish it, and it's done and given to him, and I'm having it here and now, and I will show you. It became a big piece. It became a bit too big for him, but it will be anyway like a cardigan, home cardigan. I don't think he will be using outside. So when he will be feeling cold in the house, he will put in the house, and that's fine to me. I will be needing something else which is better, and I will be needing something from Galleryarns in Prima Paca for him, which I enjoy the yarn, and he will be enjoying the very basic raglan pullover. But this is in the future, not now. So this cardigan I was knitting with wool of the TWEED, worsted weight from Knit Picks in 2 different colors, and it is in the tweed. So this is color lot, no idea. And this colors, that's the colors of which I was using. I don't see the colors on the tags, but I can tell you it is 80% Peruvian highlight wool and 20% Donegal tweed. So this I combined and I did it, this cardigan. This cardigan is from ROWAN, and the pattern is MCQUEEN by STORREY, and yes, I think it became same like it, but I was making a lot of different changes into pattern. The pattern is written into in pieces, so you cast on the sleeves, you cast on the front left part, front right part, the back part of the body, and you connecting by seaming it. I did the whole body up to the underarm in one piece. I counted the stitches, I add them, and so I did in one piece, back and forward. Then I, of course, like it was in a pattern, I added the pockets, which is nice, I think. The cardigan is huge for me, but I'm showing you to you anyway. The cardigan is originally made with one color only. But as I was having this yarns home at the time, I decided to do in 2 colors, and I'm very, very happy and pleased with the finish. So I did until the underarm the cardigan in one piece, front and back and forwards, so knit and purse, and then I did the sleeves up to here. I connected them, and I was working with the raglan up with the creases. Then I added the collar. It's 2x2 rib, same like on the cuffs here. And here on the bottom, it was in the pattern just garter stitch, which is very beautiful finish also. So it's not rolling up, because when you will have stockinette, it will roll up. But garter stitch for, I think, for 8 rows, it was great idea. And I must say, I'm very, very happy with this cardigan. It's huge for me, but even me, I will put it in the winter time in front of the TV to hug myself in this beautiful tweeded cardigan. I love it. There is no mistakes, there is no, apart of that it became big for him, there is no mistakes, and there is no, no, I don't know, drop stitches or whatever, something like this. I love it. I love very much this cardigan. By showing you the cardigan, I would like to tell you something. When you knit top down, and I will show you a little bit my leg now here, not the dress only. you want to add the rib 2 by 2 or 1 by 2 or 1 by 1 with another color, you should do one row with the contrasted color only in the knit stitch. Because when you don't do this is a tip, you have this what I got here. When you purl, you have a little whatever is disturbance, something like this. So you can see that you added the yarn and it's not looking great. So when I did it here, I just picked the stitches. There was not a problem also because you're picking, so that means you're knitting it. But this mistake here, on the Chaika for my mom, I didn't make any more the mistake. I will show you here, the same thing happened. Maybe not, you will not see here. The same thing, you can see the purl stitches here that I just did after the changing colors. I did immediately the rib stitch 2 by 2. You should not do this. The best what you do, you knit in a round, one round with the contrasting color, and then you start your rib. Then you will not have this ugliness here coming up. So on my mom's Chaika, this is not anymore existing, and my mom's Chaika is better because I forget to do this on my dress. So this is coming back again to my husband's cardigan. I'm very happy with it. He is also very happy, apart that it's too big. But maybe he will put on. I don't think he will be happy, but maybe he will be putting on some weight. Or I think it's just fine. It's just fine. Sometimes when he will be in the winter season somewhere in Europe, he can put it on, or in the evenings here in Mauritius, he will be enjoying definitely this wonderful cardigan. And I'm very happy because I just finished this linguishing work in progress, which is now a finished product, and I'm very, very happy because it was taking me only 4 days, 2 years waiting and 4 days to finish. This is just, sometimes I don't know why I'm having so much work in progress waiting for me, because it's just few more rows, few more rounds, especially the sleeves are waiting. They're just waiting, and this is terrible because I'm having so much beautiful garments, so much beautiful shawls started, like for example the Stephen West last year's mystery call. It is just terrible. I cannot finish because I'm having another things in my head and I'm proceeding with another things, but it's pity because it's nearly done. It's nearly done. Anyway, that's me, and I think many of us like this because I watch a lot of podcasts and I think some ladies are similar to me. Yeah, that's it. So I will show you now. There are two knit-alongs, one by SELMA from Little Big Knits and one by two podcasters. There's actually more podcasters, but one is Knit Your Way Home, and they knitting with both of them. They knitting with unspun yarns, and Selma is just knitting with unspun yarn, whatever you want to knit, and Knit My Way Home, they knitting with two another ladies. I mentioned this last podcast. I now will put here the names of the podcasts. They do knit together unspun yarns with a special design which you can find in a book or it's just free of charge. I took a picture of one of the posts of them, and I just transfer it to my own paper, square paper, and draw it. And you need to knit something which will include this little pattern there. I know a lot of people, it calls inspired by Elaine, I think. And I know a lot of people are knitting the same pullover which she was knitting, but me, I don't know, I don't like to follow too much people in directions. As you can see always, I'm changing something. Even here, instead of a pullover, I made a dress. I will, with my husband's cardigan, instead of knitting in pieces I knitted together, I will show you what I started to knit, and I will explain a little bit to you, and I hope this will be enough for the knit along together. I will just come back because it's there and I don't want to leave you here alone. So I'm knitting with one ball, one ball. This is supposed to be a ball. One ball I did with 2 strings of Nutiden, and I love the color so much. So it is Nutiden yarn. I will not tell you the name of the company because I am unable to say the name, so I will just write it down here. So this is what I'm using, this Nutiden yarn, and as a contrast color I'm using this light pink, which is already 2 strands together in one ball, in one cake, and it is from Wooldreamers. It's the Manchelopis yarn, also unspun. So what I did for the moment, I was not really very creative, but before I was sick, I was still creating this part. So what I did something like this. So this is the part which you should use to be able to join the make along. And I vary it with another designs and another patterns, as you can see, and it will be a STEEK shawl. Okay, I will show you like this. So you will cut the STEEK later and it will be a STEEK shawl. It will be not, it looks like a little bit like a cowl, but it will be a shawl. I have a big plan with it and much more designs coming here up. So it will be long piece growing this way. And then it will be sticked. And then it will be the border knitted everywhere around this shawl, even on the sides, and it will be, in my opinion, amazing piece of art which I will create. Yes, it will be nice shawl. I hope people will like it, and I'm like it already. I like the contrast between these 2 yarns, and it is very thick fabric because it's 2 times unspun yarn, which is in 2 strings of one, 2 strings of another one. So it will be very, very, very warm shawl, but I think it will be amazing piece. And for the contrast colors, and this pink is just variation of a, you know, lighter and darker pinks here. I am amazed how this is working out. So as I'm feeling now a little better, I will grab this piece and I will be continuing with knitting another designs here, another patterns, and I will show you maybe next podcast or in 2 podcasts the progress, and we have time. The both MCAs, the one by from Salma from Little Big Knits, it is started on the 1st September in ending 31st of January, and the same one for the MCAL knit along for this design, which calls inspired by Hélène. It's also taking part in the same times from the 1st September to the 31st of January. We have a lot of time to knit something. You can knit small mittens, you can fingerless mitten even, you can make shawls, you can make hats, just because you need to use this little pattern. And it's up to you also how you use the pattern, because you can be creative. To be creative, I would like to mention again, you can use sometimes different books. You know, you have STEEK dictionary books, which I love to use it. And when I do something for myself, or where I'm designing something, as you see, I have some marks here, and you can do so many different things than the designers are suggesting. In my patterns, I started to call my patterns a recipe, but it's a pattern. It's a proper written pattern with a proper calculation and proper grading and so on. But I'm calling it a recipe because I'm giving you all these possible options or ideas in my patterns, even with the links to tutorials that you can change something in my pattern. Just that you don't need to follow exactly the pattern, you can change, because I do the same. When I have a pattern from something, not always, but sometimes I'm changing it. Like I did a few already of ranunculasses, and I don't like to have the same finish on the bottom with the broken rib, or how you call this. So I'm going and I'm checking which kind of finish I can do. You know, you can do everything. You can do every type of finish. You just count the stitches, how many you need. You can work out your own touch to a pullover. You can change the pullover or the shawl or the garment which you're knitting. You can change it little just to adjust to your own style and to your own needs, or just because you want to be proud of yourself and you did something extra. So this is one book. Then I showed you this book already few podcasts ago, but I also use, for example, for the Cal now, you can use some books. I don't know exactly if from this book, because it's paid for book and not free patterns, I think, but there is many different books which you can use. They pattern the pattern to adjust, to fix into your own design for this MCAL. You can do whatever you want. It's your piece of art. So you can use, the point is here, you use unspun yarn, and then you do something with unspun yarn. So take a part in the skull. It's interesting, and it's also helping you to inspire yourself and make yourself a bit more creative. Yes, I have many things here. I wanted to talk to you about many things, but I will not do this today because I think this podcast is already long enough, and I will have something to record soon again because I have so many ideas and yarns to show you for inspirations what you can, because now it's coming to most of you, it's coming winter time. You will be needing things for winter. You will be needing hats, you will be needing shawls, you will be needing pullovers. The summer is past, so all these summery yarns are now finishing, and you finish with your summer tops. Now you will go into winter needs, and I would like to give you some inspiration, some ideas, and I will record this in the next podcast. I will show you now what I bought, and I will show you something about needles also. So this I bought from Chink Fibers. They were having a summer sale. I know it's 3. They were having summer sale, and I got these 2 melted baby suris in a colorway. I will not be able to read. It's handwritten. I will not be able to read. I will add to the description. So this is a Chink fiber in 1 color, and this is very similar but with touch of pink. I got 3 of this. As you see, there is a touch of pink, and in this one there isn't. So I can do something fantastic with these 5 skeins together or separately. I think I will mix them together. So this is the sale. They were having 20% off, and I got also 4 skeins of this beautiful, whatever is this, rust. This I could read. It's a rust color. It's a melted baby suri also. I love melted baby suri so much. So I have a lot of things there, lot of melted baby suris at home, and lot of in use. So I got 4 of this and 5 of this brown pinkish things. I can use it for nice pullovers. This is my acquisitions for yarn, but I also bought here. I also bought, I want to share with you some needles. And about the needles, I have something more to tell you. And they're all falling down. Excuse me. So, I bought, and I'm not really happy with it. First time I'm not really happy with something, and that's why I would like to tell you. I bought, I'm using a lot of Knit Pro nails because I have a lot of cables, and I'm quite happy with Knit Pro. No, I'm very happy with Knit Pro. Sometimes they're breaking because when me or my kids sitting on my wool, on my work, so the wood is breaking. So sometimes I need to buy new needles. And I bought because one of the podcasters were saying that it's easy to knit, let's say, silk, I think she said, or something like this, with plastic needles. I bought a set of plastic needles from Knit Pro, and I don't know what is this because they are too thin, maybe. because the small size, they are 3.5 millimeters size, but they are flexible like this. It drives me crazy. It drives me crazy because when I work, it's just bending. I feel I don't work properly, and I don't know. I have two sets of this, one size and another smaller one. I will never use again. I will donate maybe somehow, somewhere to somebody one day. But I also bought, because I bought a few more. This is in 6 millimeters, but I bought the Knit Pro, I think Cobalt. I will put the name here, where the tip is brass coated with something. I think with rhodium. And this is amazing. This works so good. It's so nice to hold it in a hand. And I got the ones before with wood. I always use them. And now I have the Cobalt, I think they call. And they're great. They're making bit noise. I love it. So, and what about also, last two things I will show you, Chagus shorties, but the fixed one. Because I never know where are my cables for the interchangeable sets for the small red Chagus and the minis, and for the blue I have always the cables somewhere fixed in some works. So I bought this Chagus, which are, this one is a 12 inch, 30 centimeters, in different sizes. And I also bought the shorter ones, which they are 9 millimeters. So I got the 9 millimeters, 9 inch circulars with the needles attached, and the 12 inch. The 12 inch are having the needles bit bent to make your circle coming more together. It's very nice. I didn't try now, but because it came yesterday and I have few sleeves to finish, I will be now rushing through them. I got them from Millie from Triplans. Super service as always, and I'm very happy with the choice of yarn, choice of needles, everything she's selling, and great. I also got from Millie Triplans, I got 2 pompons, in that the name is Toff Pompon, and this one is chocolate, and this one is stone color, and they are resourced from the woolly skin from animal. They are resourced from the baby alpacas, which are dying from whatever reasons. So they're not killing the animals just for the skin. The animals just pass away from some sicknesses or something, and they done using this skein of this to make beautiful pompons. I think it's beautiful, and I think it's you know what, the animal already is gone, sadly, but we can have it something extra, not only the wool on our hats. And this is one pompon which is amazingly big. I don't know, it will be huge for a hat, but it's huge. And this is it's another company, I think, but it's bought by Emily from Triplans, and this is a sheepskin. Same thing. It's not, they don't kill the animals for the skin. They're using the skin only when the animals pass away on their own, or with some sickness. So this is it for today. I would like to thank you very much for watching, and I have many things more to show you soon. I hope I will feel better again, and I thank you so much for watching. All informations will be downstairs, what I was talking about. It will be downstairs in the description box, or many of them I always put by editing the video on the top here, on the top of my head, just that you can see what I'm talking, what I was talking, what I'm using, and how I am using. I wish you good health, and I wish you your smile. I know it's hard sometimes because I was really not well and I couldn't smile properly, but for that, my husband and my kids were smiling to me, and it helped a lot, a lot, a lot. Be happy, be crafty, enjoy your life, and thank you so much for watching. See you, bye.